Hi there friends, welcome back to another edition of the Storytime Tent. Do you know who Winnie-the-Pooh is? Well, Winnie-the-Pooh is a very special bear that lived in a very special place called the 100-Acre Wood, and he had some very special friends. He had a friend called Piglet, and another friend who was a donkey called Eeyore, and he was called Eeyore because that's the sound that donkeys make. Eeyore! And today, Eeyore has a birthday. Here is a map of the 100-Acre Wood. There's Piglet's house, there's a little tree here. Can you see it? And Pooh Bear's house. Oh look, there's a bee tree. Shall we read about Eeyore's birthday? Eeyore stood by the stream and looked at himself in the water. Pathetic, he said. It is pathetic. He turned, splashed across the stream, and turned to look at himself in the water again. As I thought, he said, no better from this side, but nobody cares. There was a crackling noise in the bracken, and out came Pooh. Good morning, Eeyore, said Pooh. Oh, good morning, Pooh Bear, said Eeyore gloomily. If it is a good morning, which I doubt. Oh, said Pooh, and he sat down on a large stone and sang Cottleston Pie for Eeyore. Cottleston, Cottleston, Cottleston Pie, a fly can't bird, but a bird can fly. Ask me a riddle and I reply, Cottleston, Cottleston, Cottleston Pie. Cottleston, Cottleston, Cottleston Pie, a fish can't whistle, and neither can I. Ask me a riddle and I reply, Cottleston, Cottleston, Cottleston Pie. Cottleston, Cottleston, Cottleston Pie, why does a chicken? I don't know why. Ask me a riddle and I reply, Cottleston, Cottleston, Cottleston Pie. That's right, said Eeyore. Sing tiddly-too to yourself. I am, said Pooh, but you seem so sad. Eeyore. Sad? Why would I be sad? It's my birthday, the happiest day of the year. Your birthday? Said Pooh, in great surprise. Of course it is. Can't you see? Look at all the presents I have had. He waved a foot from side to side. Pooh looked, first to the right, then to the left. Presents? Said Pooh. Where? I can't see them. Neither can I, said Eeyore. Joke, he explained. Ha ha. Pooh scratched his head, being a little puzzled. But is it really your birthday, he asked. It is. Oh well, many happy returns of the day, Eeyore. And many happy returns to you, Pooh Bear. But it isn't my birthday. No, it's mine. But you said many happy returns. Well, why not? You don't want to be miserable on my birthday, do you? Said Eeyore. It's bad enough being miserable myself. What with no presents and no proper notice taken of me at all. But if everybody else is going to be miserable too... This was too much for Pooh. Stay there, he called, as he hurried home, for he felt he must get Eeyore a present of some sort at once, and he could always think of a proper one afterwards. Oh, what a good idea. Outside his house, Pooh found Piglet jumping up and down, trying to reach the knocker. What are you trying to do? Asked Pooh. I was trying to reach the knocker, said Piglet. I just came round. Let me do it for you, said Pooh kindly. So he reached up and knocked on the door. I've just seen Eeyore, he began. Poor Eeyore is very gloomy because it's his birthday and nobody has taken notice of it. And what a long time. Whoever lives here is taking to answer his door. But Pooh, said Piglet, it's your own house. Oh, said Pooh, so it is. Well, let's go in. So in they went. The first thing Pooh did was go to the cupboard to see if he had quite a small jar of honey left. Pooh loves honey. And he had, so he took it down. I'm giving this to Eeyore, he explained, as a present. What are you going to give? Couldn't I give it too? Said Piglet. From both of us? No, said Pooh. That would not be a good plan. Alright then, I'll give him a balloon. I've got one left for my party. I'll go and get it now, shall I? Said Piglet. That, Piglet, is a very good idea. It is just what Eeyore wants to cheer him up. Nobody can be uncheered with a balloon. So off Piglet trotted, and in the other direction went Pooh with his jar of honey. Pooh hadn't gone more than halfway when a sort of funny feeling began to creep all over him. It began at the tip of his nose and trickled all through him and out of the soles of his feet. It was just as if somebody inside him was saying, "Now then, Pooh, time for a little something." So Pooh sat down to eat the honey. Oh dear. As he took his last lick, he thought, now where was I going? Then suddenly he remembered. He had eaten Eeyore's birthday present. Then he thought, well, it's a very nice pot, and if I washed it clean and got somebody to write happy birthday on it, Eeyore could keep things in it, which might be useful. As Pooh was passing the 100-acre wood, he went to call on Owl, who lived there. Many happy returns of Eeyore's birthday, said Pooh. I'm giving Eeyore a useful pot to keep things in, and I wanted to ask you. Owl looked at the pot. You ought to write a happy birthday on it, he added. That was what I wanted to ask you, said Pooh, because my spelling is wobbly and the letters get in the wrong places. Would you write a happy birthday on it for me? Owls are very wise. Can you read, Pooh? Owl asked, a little anxiously. There's a notice about knocking and ringing outside my door, which Christopher Robin wrote. Could you read it? Christopher Robin told me what it said, and then I could, said Pooh. Well, I'll tell you what this says, and then you'll be able to say, Owl. This is what Owl wrote. Happy birthday. I'm just saying happy birthday, said Owl nervously. It's a nice long one, said Pooh, very much impressed by it. Well, actually, of course, I'm saying a very happy birthday with love from Pooh. While all this was happening, Piglet had gone back to his house to get Eeyore's balloon. He held it tightly against himself so it wouldn't blow away, and ran as fast as he could to get to Eeyore before Pooh, so he would be the first one to give a present. And running along, thinking how pleased Eeyore would be, he tripped on a rabbit hole and fell flat on his face. Oh dear. Piglet wondered what had happened. Had the forest blown up? Or had he? And was he now alone on the moon or somewhere? Piglet got up. He was still in the forest. That's funny, he thought. I wonder what that bang was. And where's my balloon? And what's that small piece of damp rag? It was the balloon. Oh dear, said Piglet. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. I can't go back. I haven't another balloon. Perhaps Eeyore doesn't like balloons so very much. So he trotted on, rather sadly now, and soon reached Eeyore at the stream. Many happy returns of the day, said Piglet, having now got closer. Eeyore stopped looking at himself in the stream and turned to stare at Piglet. Just say that again, he said, as he balanced on 3 legs, bringing his 4th leg up to his ear. He pushed his ear forward with his hoof. Many happy returns of the day, said Piglet again. My birthday, said Eeyore. Yes, Eeyore, and I brought you a present, a balloon. The balloon, said Eeyore. One of those big coloured things you blow up. Yes, but I'm very sorry, Eeyore, I fell down. Dear, how unlucky, you didn't hurt yourself, little piglet. No, but Eeyore, I burst the balloon. There was a very long silence. My balloon, said Eeyore at last. Piglet nodded. Yes, Eeyore, said Piglet, sniffing a little. Here it is, with many happy returns of the day. And he gave Eeyore the small piece of damp rag. Is this it? Said Eeyore, a little surprised. My present? Piglet nodded again. Thank you, Piglet, said Eeyore. What colour was it when it was a balloon? Red. My favourite colour, said Eeyore thoughtfully. Well, well. Piglet felt very miserable and didn't know what to say. Suddenly, there was Pooh. Many happy returns of the day, said Pooh. Thank you, Pooh, I'm having them, said Eeyore gloomily. I brought you a little present, said Pooh excitedly. It's a useful pot, said Pooh, and it's got a very happy birthday with love from Pooh written on it. And it's for putting things in. There. When Eeyore saw the pot, he was quite excited. I believe my balloon will go into that pot. Oh no, Eeyore, said Pooh. Balloons are much too big to go into pots. Not mine, said Eeyore proudly. Look, Piglet. And as Piglet looked sadly round, Eeyore placed the balloon carefully in the pot. So it does, said Pooh. It goes in. So it does, said Piglet. And it comes out. Doesn't it? Said Eeyore. It goes in and out. Like anything. I'm very glad, said Pooh, that I thought of giving you a useful pot to put things in. I'm very glad, said Piglet, that I thought of giving you something to put in a useful pot. But Eeyore wasn't listening. He was taking the balloon out and putting it back in again, as happy as he could be. Aww. And it turned out okay in the end. Goodbye from the Boo. Goodbye from Winnie-the-Pooh. Thank you for watching Bobs and Bits, and we hope you enjoyed our wonderful story today about Eeyore's birthday and the kindness of his friends. Have a nice day.